frustrated. This could be your year, or shed another tear. We drinking champagne or a consolation beer. Don't want to spend the fab? Man, just say you're broke. Cause it's Sunday Funday, where it ain't no joke.
Good evening. This is your commissioner speaking. And welcome back, people. Welcome back to episode 11 of the Sunday Funday podcast. And as always, I'm joined by my co-host, Coach Seeks. Seeks, want to win this week. Want to win.
Huge.
I know we talked about the 5-5 crew. I felt like the Squidward meme, just watching you and Brave get your wins, and I was like, have fun, guys.
We waved up to you, though.
I know you did. I know
We
you
waved
did.
up to you.
I'm very excited about this week, Coach Seeks. I look forward to it every year. We have a segment that we are going to break down the remainder of each team's schedules, strength of schedule. Is it a cakewalk? Is it a gauntlet? We'll see. So I can't wait to get to that.
We
But
ran the
before-
numbers, man.
But before we move forward, we have to look back, don't we, Coach Seeks?
Always do.
We have to look back. So why don't we take a look back at week 11 in a segment I like to call. You don't have to get up. 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 Oh, your poor back. Hit it.
Oh.
All right, I'll start here.
Start here.
I'll start here.
Have
As
to
the
do it.
Bugsy Man took on the Rookies of the Year. When we recorded last week's episode, Travion Henderson had the 3-touchdown game. Commissioner was feeling good, man. And then, I don't know, this guy, his name's Josh Allen. Ever heard of him?
Ooh.
6 touchdowns, 6.
With JT on the bench, bro.
Oh, yeah, no JT. No JT. So I was like, woo, all right. I kind of have like a Wookiees down week, right? You're the man, Wooks. You're the man. Don't worry. You're not full strength, though. So, like, if I beat you this week, we'll get you next. No. Josh Allen, 6 touchdowns. CMC waltzes into the 4 o'clock window. Says, oh, dude, we're not done with you. Here's 3 more. Boom. He killed the commissioner this week. Absolutely killed. I was shocked, and I don't know what I was doing being shocked, because this man, we have dubbed him a wagon since before the season even started, Coach Seeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you when we were talking about our little recap over the weekend, that team is a Super Bowl team right there. That is a Super Bowl team. I don't know who's going to face the Wookiees in the Super Bowl. Could be anyone. And I'm not even saying the Wookiees are going to win it all. But that team is going to get to the Super Bowl. Guaranteed.
Wow.
But the final year, Seeks, I don't have the page.
No problem. No problem. He 146 to 106. Wooks is hiding a ham back there, man. Jeez, what a wagon. What a wagon. I think it's only fair. I'll take the reins with mine. I got GG'd early on. Those Tiger Sharks were circling around. They're texting me, hey, Seeks, good game, man. And I let them know. I said, let's pump the brakes a little bit. This is going to be a bit of a matchup. It did zig and it did zag a few times. Sunday nights when it was at its closest. But at the end of the day, that 5-5 crew, they had to get a win. Someone had to. Tedero McMillan's the person I want to kind of focus on here. Stepped up big for those Tiger Sharks. 2 touchdowns, 130 yards, 33 points. Respectable effort. But really what put this away is my QB1. Nope, I didn't trade him for Lamar. Mr. Dak Prescott had 32 points himself. This was a statement win for the team. With a lot of my guys down, made me feel really good about the squad. 157 to 122. GG's indeed to the Tiger Sharks, man. It was a good game.
It was. And Kev Dog and James, they knew what they were doing. GGing you early, weren't they?
They did.
Let's take you over here, Coach Seeks, as we had a drive called Brave. They took on the Snapchat King.
Oh, boy.
And I can't even say this one was all Brave. This one just never was the Snapchat King, if you get what I'm saying. The lone bright spot on the Snapchat King side, George Pickens, 29 points. He's having a phenomenal year for them. Other than that, they didn't even hit 100 points, Coach Six. They just didn't. Similar to week one when they played you. But on the other side, look at Brave. Look at Brave. Bijan Robinson. He took a few weeks off, man, and he's back to his final form. That's her first round pick. That's her keeper. Yes, it's Bijan. Brave getting a much needed win as she improves to 6-5 in a 121-87 final.
Sure. Didn't get 100 points. The guy didn't even get 90 points. I digress. Let's get over. I'm a rider. Brando's Country and Lamar. Let's ride. Taking on Sunday, Bloody Sunday. My God, was this a interesting matchup to say the least. Brando had a benefactor of my Marvin Harrison Jr. not playing appendicitis. Craig Dortch picked him up that week, got a touchdown, 18 points. Those are the type of things you want to do if you're going to stay in the hunt. I know Drake London unfortunately got hurt. We're kind of monitoring that situation there. Brando didn't really have his best go at it, but we do have to look at Sunday Bloody Sunday. This is a guy that's been in flux this year, getting some wins, getting some losses. A big reason that he did get the win this week, George Kittle. I know that there was some draft capital on the Kittle side, 24 points on his side. And he had his RB1 and RB2, 40 points with A-Chain and Derrick Henry. A respectable effort to Sunday Bloody Sunday, a much-needed win to keep things interesting, 139-100, Sunday Bloody Sunday.
Man, Sunday Bloody Sunday, Coach Seeks on a 2-game win streak. They were 3-6 at one point. Could make some noise in the playoff run. Who knows?
Big facts, bro.
But speaking of wins, we had a team that was still looking for their first win of the season. And that's right, 11 weeks in, they had nothing left. They had nothing. And I'm talking about those Rocky Mountain Oysters as they took on the fourth quarter Zips. And this one, Seeks, this one
you could say
all the way down to the wire, came down to Monday Night Football. Long story short, Rocky Mountain Oysters held on by a point. 1 point. 1 point. Yes, Rocky Mountain Oysters, the fantasy gods were looking down on him and said, hey, I forgot about you. Hey, here's a win. There you go. There's your first win of the season. So congrats to the Rocky Mountain Oysters. It's been a long time coming. You get your first win of the season. Let's see if you can get any more and play spoiler the rest of the way.
That's what you want to do.
All right, folks, buckle up because with 3 weeks left in the regular season, the playoff race in this league is officially entering maximum chaos mode. And to help us cut through the noise, crunch the numbers, and separate dreamers from the doomed, we're bringing in our resident analytics expert. You know him, you trust him, the league's very own data-driven specialist, ChatGPT6. Seeks, take us into the playoff matrix. Who's coasting, who's clinging, and who needs a full-on Christmas miracle?
Beep, boop, 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 beep, boop. How you doing, Kamish? Doing well?
I'm doing great. I missed you, man. I missed your little sways side to side. You look still today. You're not swaying.
I'm not swaying because I'm locked into the playoffs. I'm locked in. I want the viewers at home to know we crunched some serious numbers today based off of strength of schedule, who's on your rosters, everything like that to deliver your outlook for the playoffs. What do you want to start out with?
I'm excited. ChatGPT Seeks. Man, oh man, I'm excited. Let's take a look at the standings as they are heading into week 12. We'll start at the top. The only team to have clinched a spot in the playoffs, a playoff berth. We got those Wookiees of the year.
Absolutely. And I'm sorry, in fact, that it did happen on the back of your last week. But he did clinch a playoff spot. We're going to do a best case scenario for Wooks here. He can lock up the 1 seed officially by winning 2 of their last 3, or he can beat Snapchat King or Tiger Sharks directly. That would guarantee him a bye and the 1st seed for the playoffs.
Okay, I'm seeing that now. He's got a huge matchup against the Tiger Sharks, Kevin and James. That definitely will be for the number 1 seed.
And again, this little nightmare before Christmas scenario, even if losing out doesn't matter, they really can't fall out of the top 6. The floor is the 3 seed, depending on tiebreakers. So for Wooks, he did his part. The worst he can end the year is at the 3 seed.
Hey, he started off as the favorite, the wagon. He's looking to end as the number 1 seed, just as we all called it.
Yep.
Let's move it on down, though. How about those Kevin, those James, those Tiger Sharks, the number 2 seed at 8-3? What do you got for me?
We here on the analytics side feel like the Tiger Sharks are in a great position. Best case scenario here, they win 2 of the next 3. They have a pretty cushy matchup against the RMO. In that Wookiees matchup, maybe they could get cute there. They're virtually guaranteed on their side a top 3 seed. This is how they mathematically clinch. Single win plus 1 loss from either fourth quarter sips, Seeks by the catch, almost locks up that seed for them.
But a playoff spot is pretty much guaranteed, would you say?
Pretty much. It is guaranteed. Pretty much.
Okay,
yep.
Cool. All right, let's move on down. This team is interesting, and I'm interested to hear what you have to say, ChatGPT Seeks. How about the defending champ, the Snapchat King? They're sitting at 7-4 as the number 3 seed.
The playoff paper that Billy Ward is reading in a Carhartt, it says playoff likely, but not safe. That 7-4 record is a bit deceiving. His best case scenario, he beats either the Wookiees or the Quarter Zips, and they're nearly locked into the top 6. How they miss is how I want you to pay attention here. It only happens if they lose all 3 to Wookiees, to Scotty Q, to the Tiger Sharks. And 2 of the 5 and 6 teams, yourself, Sunday Buddy, get to 7-7, and they lose a tiebreaker to a 7-7 team. Still unlikely, but the schedule is brutal, so that could be something that does happen.
Schedule is brutal. They really just got to win 1 more in these final 3, and they're in.
They're in. That's correct.
All right. Let's talk about a team that's making a late season climb in the standings, and I'm talking about a tribe called Brave. Yes, they are the number 4 seed at 6-5. What do you got for me on the new coach tribe, aka Brave?
We're entering what we call right now the chaos zone. Here's where things are getting interesting. 3 teams, the aforementioned Brave, Seeks, Scotty Q, all 6-5. We're starting off with Brave. Her remaining schedule is against one of those teams, Scotty Q, this week, Sunday Buddy Sunday, and Wookiees. The best case scenario, they beat Scotty Q this week, and Sunday Buddy Sunday next week. You're 8-5 with tiebreakers over a direct competitor. That almost guarantees Brave a playoff spot. Where things get dicey, if the tribe loses to Scotty Q and drops the week 13 matchup versus Sunday Buddy Sunday, they could enter a week 14 at 6-7, needing a miracle to get to the top seed.
And who are they facing?
The Wookiees. Yeah.
Don't want that.
This is why we call it the chaos zone.
Wow. All right. Wow. Well, thoughts and prayers to you, Brave. I mean, this is must-win territory here from here on out. I think it's safe to say for a lot of teams, it's must-win territory.
Especially for this next guy here, Seeks by the catch. His remaining schedule here, he has Brando, he has yourself, and he has Sunday Buddy Sunday. Best case scenario for that Seeks man, he wins the next 2. The Brando Bugsy, and enters week 14 at 8-5 with the ability to clinch on his own terms. It also benefits from facing 2 of the teams that is chasing him. But where it can get dicey, if Seeks loses that Turkey Day matchup against Bugsy and drops the Week 14 versus Sunday Bloody Sunday, he could finish 6-8 and lose the tiebreaker against both teams. That is the clearest path that we have to missing.
Wow. Okay, so Seeks is really dialed into Week 13 and 14 right now.
I'd have to say so.
Oh boy. I know that's Seeks, and I know he's already game planning already. That's for sure.
Already set his lineup, I heard.
Let's move it on down to the 6th seed ChatGPT Seeks. Sorry about that.
No problem.
We're talking about the number 6 seed now. We're talking about those fourth quarter zips. They're also at 6-5. What's their scenario here with the final 3 games?
Sneaky remaining schedule. He's got Brave, Billy Ward, and Brando. His best case scenario, he beats Brave this week, secures a head-to-head tiebreaker. A Week 14 win against Brando would really seal the deal. A 2-1 finish likely sends Scotty Q dancing. Now, on the other side, if Scotty Q loses to Brave and the Snapchat King, they enter that 6-7. I'm not going to do it. With only Brando left, and could miss the playoffs entirely if either Sunday Bloody Sunday or the commissioner himself reach 7-7. So Scotty Q's kind of in that trepidous zone as well.
Oh boy. Wow. That's exciting stuff there. Let's move it on down to the man you're speaking to now. And that's right. The number 7 seed riding a 3-game losing streak. The Bugsy Man at 5-6. What do you got for me?
You are now officially in the wild card terms. Those guys that are looking to sneak right in there. Your remaining schedule, I'm sure you know it by now. Sunday Bloody Sunday, Seeks Man, and RMO. Your best case scenario, let's paint it beautifully for you. You beat Sunday Bloody Sunday in Week 12. That's a massive swing game between 2 bubble teams. A 3-0 finish gets you to that coveted 8-6 record. A realistic path. Go 2-1. But the loss cannot be against Sunday Bloody Sunday or Seeks. Beating them both gives the needed tiebreaker. And again, on the ugly side, if you lose Week 12 versus Sunday Bloody Sunday, you're going to drop to 5-7 with 4 tie breaks, and that's almost game time elimination there.
Oh boy, so this week right here is pretty crucial for the Bugsy Man. Must-win territory, would you say?
It absolutely is, that's for sure.
All right, let's talk to the man I'll be facing upcoming this week. We got the 8th seed, the sneaky one that's been climbing right back into it. Sunday Bloody Sunday, and they're 5-6.
He has a coveted schedule because he's playing all the teams that he's chasing. He has yourself, then Brave, and then Seeks. Best case scenario.
Man.
Oh, yeah. Best case scenario, he wins this week versus you. He wins one of the next 2. And he can probably control his own destiny in a very crowded field. But where it gets murky, if he loses to you this week, goes to 5-7, they become long shots. And they need people to lose, specifically Brave and Seeks, in order to have a strong tiebreaker there.
A lot of scoreboard watching this week, that's for sure, ain't it, ChatGPT Seeks?
That's absolutely correct.
Do you want to just touch on any? I know they have no shot in the playoffs this year, but any news or notes? Anything you got for the number 9 seed or the number 10 seed, Brando and RMO?
I do want to call out Brando because he is still mathematically alive.
What?
Yep, he can only if they win out and the entire league hits a black hole of 6 and 8 teams, but they're realistically eliminated. There's a lot, like I would have to spend 30 minutes on like this person wins, this person loses. They're mathematically still alive, but they need to win out and they need people to lose, but he's pretty much eliminated.
You just gave life back to that country called Brando, that's for sure.
I know. I'm only really saying that because I think you play him, and I think
I do? No, I don't.
No, you don't. I just need him to beat one of the teams.
Oh.
Anyways, I digress.
I will say he is definitely, don't let the record fool you. I mean, he is a team that could play spoiler. I would never take him lightly.
A couple of bad breaks. That's FF for you.
Yeah, that's right. And speaking of the man that invented the term FF, RMO, come on, give me something. Give me anything. Can he be a spoiler, potentially, or does he have a tough schedule where he's going to finish the year at 1-13. Probably one of the worst finishes ever in this league.
I want to read what the computer said because it was so brutal. It's not coming from me. It says the Rocky Mountain Oysters have officially been eliminated. They're incapable of reaching 6 wins, proving that it was a unsuccessful season. Ouch. But he got his first win, 1-10. Looks better than 0-11.
That's true. That's true. Hey, we'll chat GBT Seeks. I appreciate the time. And maybe we'll bring you in over the next few weeks when it gets really down to the nitty gritty. Well, Coach Seeks, thanks for hopping out real quick. It was nice to break down the playoff picture with Chat GBT Seeks. I don't know if you know him very well.
Great guy. Absolutely a great guy.
He was locked in, man. He was locked in. And I know when we talk about upcoming matchups, you get very locked in.
Yeah. Set my lineup for the remaining schedule.
Oh, boy. Well, before we hopped on today, we took a quick look at the Week 12 slate. And what did you say about it when you took a look?
There's really two big matchups that could determine the 6 teams that play in the playoffs. It's crazy. Crazy.
A lot of good games. You ready to dive into this, though?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's go. All right, Coach Seeks. Let's start here. Let's start at this one. I'm talking about those Tiger Sharks. Kevin, James. They're taking on, fresh off of their first win of the season, Rocky Mountain Oysters. Break down this one for me. What do you got here, Coach Seeks?
It's got to be so defeating for RMO to get his first victory, get that momentum, and then Justin Herbert is on a bye, and he's starting the. How do you say his last name? The
Tyler Shuck.
Tyler. Oh, Shuck. He lost. He's. I don't even really want to spend a lot of time here. Tiger Sharks are going to lick their wounds. They're going to get a much-needed win. Drake May against the Bengals defense. His wide receivers are going to pop off. Jahmyr Gibbs has a really good matchup against the Giants. Egbuka got to do something, but I think they lose the Tiger Sharks. It's gone.
It's gone.
Sorry.
It's gone. It's gone. It's really gone. I got 1-11 for RMO, just with you as well, Coach Seeks. All right, let's move it on down.
He's getting shucked.
He sure is. Let's take it here. How about Brando's Country? Let's ride. Taking on Seeks by the Catch.
I'm biased here. I got the guys dialed up and ready for this matchup here. We had Garrett Wilson kind of hobble in and welcome Sam Laporta to the IR. That was a nice little interesting wrench to throw in the plans for a playoff push, but we push forward. I think Jacoby Brissett's getting the nod for us this week.
Why is that? I just saw you bench Dak.
Dak is dealing with a hip right now. You know how he does that extravagant hip? He must have really swung it the wrong way. It could change from time to time, but Jacoby could be getting the nod this week. I don't even think it really matters who's in the quarterback spot for us. It's definitely not Lamar. It definitely doesn't matter. I think we win this week, man. Hungry Dog runs faster. Still a rider, but he's losing.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
And I think the kiss of death for Brando was the Drake London injury. I mean, that guy was playing better than anyone out there in fantasy. He's lost for the foreseeable future. That was one of his best players. See you later. Coach Seeks, chalk it up as a dub. All right, let's move it on. Go. Seeks, let's move it on to the Rookies of the Year. They're taking on the Snapchat King. What do you got here, Coach Seeks?
You know what I have here? I got a Jamar Chase spit. 500K. Cost Billy Ward his Week 12 matchup.
Fair.
Any other week, this would be the game of the week.
Fair.
I'm all wooks, man. He doesn't have Jamar Chase. He doesn't have an effing chance, man. He's done. He's fallen. I think he's the team that falls out of the playoffs. What do you think?
Whoa.
Yeah.
I will say Billy was front row to the Wookiees massacre of his little brother. He got to witness it all Sunday, just touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. And like you said earlier, without JT. Now he's plugged JT back in for the rest of the season. The Wookiees wagon is circling once again. Billy, I'm sorry, but your time is this week. I got Wookiees here.
I just picture Wookiees with a belt just telling him to sit down and wait for his turn.
I'm not finished with the commish. You wait your turn. I got you in next week. All right. You hear those bells, don't you?
I heard him.
And now for the games of the week. We got two matchups here with heavy playoff implications.
Big
and
time.
let's start you here first, Coach Seeks. Let's start you here with the two teams that are currently outside of the playoff picture, but a win nudge themselves back into it. I'm talking about the 2, 5, and 6 teams. We got the Bugsy Man and Sunday Bloody Sunday. Break this one down for me, Coach Seeks.
These are two guys that rightfully are looking in the window of the playoffs right now. The interesting news that I am monitoring is the status of Mr. Bucky Irving himself. He was seen at practice.
For sure.
He was seen at practice.
I'm fully expecting him to play.
You should. I think he's going to. But on the other side, he's almost trading because Devon Chain is on a bye. So I know you got Rashard White on your side. I think he's going to stay on the bench this week. For what we have in front of us, let's pretend that Bucky's playing, and it's really a pick'em, man. It's really a pick'em. Patty's going against Daniel Jones in real life, and they're facing off against each other. I thought that was kind of cool when I saw that.
That was a late swap. I think Baker was in the quarterback spot.
He was.
Wow.
And he could very much be on Sunday. We don't know. As it stands right now, I like the firepower you have on your side. I don't know if Trevion Henderson is going to get 3 touchdowns every single week, but until he doesn't, I like him and Barkley going against Dallas's defense. Cincinnati's defense is a liability. I'm going to go with you in a close one.
It will definitely be close. Hopefully no blowouts here. We got a player on Sunday Bloody Sunday's side I'd like to tip my cap to, and that's J-Mo. Talk about a guy that's been having a second half. He's going to shoot up the draft boards for next year. I just know it. He's having a great second half. Really fun to see. My take here is the player you mentioned, Devon Achane. He's on his bye. I want to say Sunday Bloody Sunday, you made your late season push, but you're a week too late, I think. I think if you had Bucky and HN back, we'd be cooking with gasoline. But I just think it's too little too late for Sunday Bloody Sunday. And he could easily prove me wrong and beat me this week, but I think he's not at full strength. And next week and the rest of the season, watch out, because he's got the 4-headed monster at running back. They're all back.
Too Little, Too Late was a great JoJo song. Do you ever listen to her? Leave, Get Out?
Are you kidding? I love JoJo. Foxborough's very own.
Facts, bro. All right, sorry. Keep going.
And on to the next game of the week. We got those fourth quarter Zips taking on a tribe called Brave. Break this one down for me, Coach Seeks. I'm seeing a lot of zeros on the fourth quarter side of things. What's going on?
I mean, you could say zeros in the quarterback spot, in the wide receiver spot, in the running back spot, in the flex spot. And I think that 0 is going to go down to 0% chance that Scotty Q gets it done this week. I don't know. I was searching the waiver wire, searching for different little gems. I don't see enough that he can plug in there to go against a very strong Brave team. Just claim that 4th spot. I don't think she ever wants to give that up. Scotty Q, I hope that you fix the lineup. Look out there. There's players out there to be had, but I just don't know if it's going to equate enough to what I think is, outside of Vlad, a fully healthy team. Joe Burrow might even be suiting up too, like maybe. I think it's all Brave this week, man.
The thing that caught my eye was the lack of urgency on the fourth quarter Zip side of things. Their RB1 went down with an injury last week, and we didn't see any fab thrown towards the backup, Emmanuel Wilson, at all this week. That's why Sunday Bloody Sunday scooped him up. I know it's not a serious injury. I know he might be out this week, but that's your best player, basically. That's your best player, and you didn't even make any effort to get his backup. So I'm interested. It's a head scratcher. Like, if I'm a beat writer for the fourth quarter Zips team, I'm definitely shooting them questions about, where are the players? Where were the pickups this week? You got a lot of buys. Hello? What are we doing? We got the playoffs in 3 weeks. Playoffs? You want playoffs? You got to win this week. Come on.
Pitchforks and fire outside of Scotty Q's HQ.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm big mad for the fans over at fourth quarter Zips. But yeah, I got Brave as well. Unless Scotty Q has some hidden gems that we don't know about that are on the waiver wire.
He does. So he does watch the show, and he is eventually going to see this. I hope that he's made a move before then. But Scotty Q, do something.
Do something. I want to see some. Wait, let's see. How many moves has he made this year?
I think more than you think.
Say.
I think more than you think.
He has made 5 moves.
Okay.
5 moves. Look, no one's gonna be like me or you. Well, I'm pushing 43. But yeah, 5 moves. I think you got $100 in fab. I'm just saying. I'm just surprised nothing was used yet. Maybe you're just saving it.
You don't get to keep the fab, man. So you want to blow up by week 3. That's how the real G's do it.
That's what Brando said. Don't worry about the fab, man. Just say you're broke. All right, that's all we have for you today. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, and thank you, too, for tuning in to episode 11 of the Sunday Funday podcast. Coach Sakes, any final thoughts?
I really want to come to some kind of, we always do a little bet for our week 13, and it's going to be such an important matchup. I'm getting my creative brain working.
Nice.
Maybe something's done on the pod.
We always do the hot challenge.
I'd do it again. Do you want to just break TBT and do a couple of hot wings?
Yeah, we'll do something spicy.
Done. Week 13. And
Yeah, it will happen in week 14.
Week 14. Wow, right before the playoffs, a little spice.
Yeah, right? We face off week 13. Yes. Okay. Yep.
Right before the playoffs to get a little spicy.
Oh boy. Hopefully I won't be eliminated by then, Coach Sakes.
Ooh.
It's a stressful time in fantasy football for a lot of teams. No one's safe other than you, Wooks, I guess.
Are you gonna not wish luck to the teams that you need to lose? That's what I'm focusing on. Your outro.
No, my outro stays to the man that I'm facing this week, and that's this
Fair.
one man. That's this one man. And I want to just make something very clear. I wish you all the best of luck. I really do. But except for you, Sunday Bloody Sunday. Commissioner's ending your season this week. This is your commissioner. Signing off.